Date as many as you can and don't have a relationship. Then you won't be bored. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen Seidel, Jen the Body Painter. I am so excited today because I'm going to be painting sleeves, tattoos on my arms today because I've always wanted to see what I look like with tattoos. I don't know how long this is going to take me, but while I'm doing it, I'm going to read relationship questions that you guys have asked me. So I want to give you a little bit of background on me. I am no expert or professional in relationships. I just want to make that clear. I'm probably going to say that a few times through this video to make sure you guys understand that I am not a professional, but I do have a lot of experience. I'm 51 years old. I was married for 12 years and I had 3 children from him, Brandon, Claudia, Kennedy Walsh. And I got divorced from him. Then I tried a 7-year relationship, didn't work. Then I tried a 4-year relationship, started dwindling down, getting shorter, didn't work. And then I tried dating. And you know what? I finally decided to be single. It's been almost over 5 years that I've been single. Now, I do know how to have a relationship. I just choose to not have a relationship. I don't want one. They're a lot of work, although I feel like I can give good advice. Before I start doing the tattoos, I'm going to read what somebody wrote in because I feel like it's a really good start. So somebody wrote in and she basically said that she's with her boyfriend for 2 years now, and she was really jealous in the beginning, and she feels like she kind of chased him away and distanced himself from her. Is there anything that she thinks that she should do? And honestly, you guys, I'll tell you right now, jealousy will mess up your relationship. Jealousy, period. Any type of jealousy, forget it. If you're a jealous person, you shouldn't be in a relationship, and you need to take a look at yourself and figure out why you're so jealous. How do you make a relationship last when both are changing as you age? You know, you guys are going to keep changing no matter what. I think giving each other space is like absolutely huge. I feel like if you do not give each other space and allow each other to be individuals, then you're going to eventually drive each other crazy, hate each other, and break up. For those of you who ask me how I do this and I paint myself, yes, I'm doing it there's a mirror right behind this camera. So that's how I do that. Now, the next question, do I think that having social media is toxic? So, I mean, yes, to a degree, but if you trust the person, you know, you got to really trust the person and get to know the person, and then it doesn't have to be toxic. It's really like relationships, people jump into them too quickly, and especially with the temptations of social media nowadays, like that's really hard. And so you really just got to communicate. It's important. Here's a good one. Was it easy to move on from a relationship? I think when you guys are like done a relationship, you know, and you're pretty much done. So is it easy to move on from a relationship that you've been, you know, in for years and years? No, it's like an adjustment. Heartbreak is heartbreak, I think, no matter what. I think everybody goes through heartbreak, but I'm not going to go through heartbreak anymore because I have a new way of doing it. How do you not make your relationship boring? Date as many as you can and don't have a relationship. Then you won't be bored. No, I'm kidding. Also, to not be bored in a relationship, I really think it's in the bedroom. So you got to spice it up. You got to talk about what you guys like and talk about what you don't like, and then that spices it up and doesn't get boring. And some people like to dress up. So I don't know. I mean, it can get kind of freaky in the bedroom. So it's up to you guys. You know, it depends on your relationship. What is it like not being married and having to look after 3 kids? Hard as it is difficult. So my heart goes out to all single parents. I feel for all of you single moms and single dads. And I'm also going to paint with my other hand to my other arm, yes. But I'm going to have to start speeding this stuff up. I'll do a rose right here. Maybe I could do like, oh, a skeleton. I'll do a skeleton. How to get over an ex you loved, you thought was the one. Well, guys, heartbreak sucks, but you do get over it. It takes time. Nothing changes overnight. You have to give yourself time. You have to give yourself lots of moments to yourself as far as that goes. And you need to talk to yourself. And I think that's the most important thing. I think people get really lost in relationships nowadays. They start catering to the other person and they forget like kind of who they are. I think really that is one of the most important things I think I've learned. So relationships make me feel trapped. And if they make you feel trapped, you probably shouldn't be in them. How to be happy on your own without a partner. You just have to figure out who you are, guys. Like maybe some people are just not made to be in relationships, but you know, if you are in a relationship, you have to take the time to work at it because it's a lot of work. You know, if something's pissing somebody off, instead of holding it in, you need to figure out how to communicate to each other and deliver it with respect. I think a lot of people don't deliver it with respect and they lash out at their partner, and then the partner responds also lashing out or ignores them completely. And where's that going to get anybody? Do you think you need to love yourself before you love somebody else? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you don't take care of yourself and you don't make yourself happy, how the hell are you going to know who you're going to like out there? How can you tell when you're in a toxic relationship? Oh, good question. You can really tell because you're arguing all the time. There's lots of jealousy. There's no communication. You're always fine. Like you have something to talk about and you can't like get it out because you can't communicate with your person. That's toxic. And in my opinion, that bad energy is that bad energy. I stay away from it. This is really hard to go back and forth between relationship questions and my tattoos. I think what I'm gonna do is try to focus on these tattoos and then I'll go back maybe and talk a little bit more about, close it out with the relationship questions. Here we go. I gotta hope that it even looks like a skull by the time I'm done because I'm not sure really what I'm doing, but I think I need an eye. God, what a mess. This is a mess. That kind of looks cool though from the front, but then boom. I don't know what to do with this butterfly. It literally looks like an alien head on my arm. I don't even know what the hell that is. But from a distance it looks pretty darn good, so I don't care. But I'm gonna kind of stop for that for now and start on the other side, which is my left hand. And being that I'm right-handed, I have no idea how this arm is gonna come out. Okay, so I've been painting for like an hour and I'm tired. I don't feel like painting anymore. I've gotten to that point where I'm just like, what else am I gonna do? So pretty much gives me an idea of what I'm gonna look like with tattoos on. I actually like it. I really do. I feel like I should put on like bright red lipstick or something. It's making me feel vintage. I'm going to try to finish this video out with reading a couple more questions from you guys on relationships. And again, I'm no expert, I'm no professional, I just have experience. How do you get into a relationship when you have social anxiety and bad conversational skills? well, you gotta work on that. I would practice probably with friends. That's what online dating's about. You can talk to someone without them being in your space and you feeling uncomfortable, and you can ask them certain questions that you normally wouldn't be as comfortable asking in person, I think. For me, I believe it takes away the fear in talking to someone for the first time. Let's see, my boyfriend doesn't really like snuggling or kissing. How do I cope with that? Ditch him. When should you make it clear if you want a casual relationship? Immediately. Tell them from day one, because people get confused. And I can let you know right now that even if you tell them that you want a casual relationship, you're going to have to say it over and over and over again, because a lot of people think different things. They think that just because you're saying that, they can change your mind. Have you or would you forgive cheating? That's good. Nowadays, like how I am, I don't open the door for cheating, because I don't commit to anyone unless there's like good reason, and I haven't had to. Would you it depends on your relationship with that person. You guys really need to talk it out. Are you going to be monogamous? Are you seeing other people? How serious is the relationship? All that stuff needs to be discussed. And if it's discussed and you guys have agreed on that stuff, and then someone lies and goes and cheats, that's pretty messed up. And that is a break of trust. How do you know if a guy only wants you for your body instead of for yourself? Well, girls, you're gonna know it. I think you're gonna know it. You just have a feeling. It's just a feeling. Okay, hey Jen, do you think someone could love two persons at once? Yes, I do. I think that there isn't just one soulmate in this world. I feel like if you're a loving person, you can love many people. You can love your friends, your girlfriends, you can love your kids, you can love your parents, and you can love guys. You can love one guy and another guy, and it's a different type of love, and you feel a certain way for that one and you feel another way for that one, and there's nothing wrong with it, and nobody should tell you that there's something wrong with it, because that's judgmental. So I wish you guys lots of luck. I'll probably do a part 2 of these because I just love talking about relationships. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you like my tattoos that I did. They're not perfect, I know it's not the best, but it gives me an idea at least of what I would look like with arm tattoos. Stay tuned for the next one. I love you guys. Mwah.